I want us to take a trade that is on unders, and to be specific, you'll be trading under 5, under 7 with under 5 recovery. A very simple market. So just click here. We'll actually be applying that is the Vashhook. Vashhook is one of the best tools you can ever find. So we'll actually be using this robot. We call it under Vashhook monster. Just load it. So we'll first of all set up the robot, then take the trades. Then I'll give the details how the robot is actually trading after taking the trades. So just click that is a global shared and open the stop trading option. This is how you normally set the stop loss. So our stop loss is 4 consecutive losses. So in case we happen to incur 4 consecutive losses, the robot will automatically stop. Then just click target profit and stop loss guard. We're gonna set up these to 300 like that. Then our stop loss, I can set it at 2000 because I'm already working with this. So the moment I hit 4 consecutive losses, the robot will automatically stop. Then open the market volatilities. You can switch to any volatility that you want. For example, you can use like 51s. You just need to select a random volatility. Yeah, like we did. So you need, first of all, like for example, in case you want to use, let's say like 751s, just click on it, then cancel the default like that. We can even use 751s, it's all fine. Then just open that is the market, the risk manager. Then this is where we set up our stake. So we'll actually be doing a stake of $100 like that. Then the material is using a material factor of 2. It's that simple. So market 1 is under 7, market 2 is that is under 5. So market 1 will actually be hunting for 2 consecutive partial losses. Market 2, which is under 5, our recovery market, will actually be looking for 4 consecutive partial losses to execute the recovery. So in this case, our execution button is not this one. We'll actually be using the start button. So just click start and the robot will start counting now the virtual trades. So the moment we hit 4 consecutive virtual losses, the robot will automatically that is switch to real and execute a trade. So all these trades that are actually currently happening, they are all virtual trades till we hit 2 consecutive, so that this robot switches to that is under 7 and a DOE. You can actually see that's a real trade. Yeah, so we have already executed our first trade. So when you're trading under 7 and you hit 2 consecutive virtual losses, okay, when you're trading under 7, only 3 digits can give you losses. That is digit 7, 8, and 9. Those are a total of 3 digits. So the moment you hit 2 consecutive virtual losses, the highest possibility of the ticker is to go below digit 7. You can actually see another trade executed. The highest possibility of that ticker is to go below digit. That is that's a loss. So now the robot is actually looking for 5 consecutive losses. So that's now what is really happening. So the moment you hit 2 consecutive losses on under 7, the highest possibility of that tick is to go below digit 7, and that is the principle that this robot is actually applying. Then just in case of a loss, the robot switches to under 5. For under 5 market, this robot is looking for 4 consecutive virtual losses. Like right now, those are the we didn't hit 4. So like the moment you hit 4 consecutive, under 5, how many digits can give you that is losses? We have digit 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those are a total of that is 5 digits in number. And you switch, it's a loss. Good, you can actually see the recovery. So that's a total of, we have digit 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's a total of 5 digits. So if you hit 4 consecutive virtual losses, that's a loss. So you hit 4 consecutive virtual losses, the highest possibility of that tick is to go, that is below digit 5. So that is the principle that this robot is actually applying. And because you can actually see for under 7 we are hitting some losses, so what we'll do, the moment we make a recovery, in this case doyo switch and doyo imeshapiga recovery, we can pause our trade because we have seen like under 7 is giving us losses. We can pause, then get back on this robot here and switch to a different volatility. So in this case we can choose like let's go to 51s, then cancel 75 Then the next thing we need to do is just click resume, and the robot will continue counting those partial losses. Tumepiga loss tena. So what so the robot now has switched to that is under 5. So the robot has switched to under 5. Now switched, recovered. Amazing stuff. So If one volatility is actually giving you multiple losses, so the moment you make recovery, stop and switch to a different one, and everything will be all right. So you can pause. The good thing when you're trading on RI traders, we do have the stop option and we also have the pause option. When you talk of the pausing, when you pause, that means the moment you click resume, the trades will continue immediately after. That is from the point where you actually left. So we are almost hitting our target profits, but you can actually see we have hit a loss. So now we are on the recovery mode. So now the robot has switched to under 5. So now we need like 4 consecutive virtual losses. Those are 3, 4 switch, boom, loss, recovered. Good. And amazing stuff. So far we are at a profit of 228. I think we need like I think one more. Is it 1 or 2 more wins? 2 more wins, yeah. It's a loss. So now the robot has switched to under 5. We need 4 consecutive. Do you switch? Boom, recovered. And you can actually see we took 20 trades, 10 wins, 10 losses, now floating at a profit of 332 USD. And it's actually very simple to actually trade with a Vashuk. I really don't understand why you'll have to go and start struggling with market analysis, everything, all those sort of stuff. Whereas there is a tool that you can actually use to actually automate all those trades, to actually automate those entries. Because when you are trading with a Vashuk, it's like you are trying to automate the entries at a very high precision, at a very high speed, because this robot is actually trading at a speed of that is 1 tick. That means even those virtual trades, they are being executed at a speed of 1 tick. So the moment the robot switches to real, executes a trade, mambo yote inakuwa best. So now let me demonstrate how this robot is actually working. So when you are doing the trade setup, you only open this part for the global shared, then click the stop trading option, set up the maximum consecutive losses you can take in a trade. In our case, we set up 4. Then let's go to target profit and stop loss guard. Our stop loss is you can actually see we did set it up to 2000 because we are already working with the stop trading option. Then you have what you call the take profit. Our take profit is at around 300 USD. Yeah, so just close that. Then market volatility is where you set up your volatility. To switch the volatility, you just need to click here and add the volatility that you want. Currently you can actually see there are 2. To cancel one, just click there. You can, that's how you cancel. Then the risk manager, this is where you set up your stake. Just click here. This is where you set up the stake. The material, you can actually see the material here. In case you want to apply the split material, just click split, then come and fill these details. Come and set like the stake and the split value. When is like, for example, it's a split value of 3. That means this robot will recover that is 3 times with the same stake before resetting. So there are so many stuff that you can actually be able to do with that. Then if you go to market 1, the robot is under market 1, you can actually see the robot is trading, that is under 7. Of course, the volatility we already set, the volatility is at the top there. Then if you go to the Vashuk, just click here, you can actually see the robot is actually looking for 2 consecutive virtual losses. Then it executes 1 trade only. In case it's a win, the robot will wait for some other 2 virtual losses. In case it's a loss, that's when now the robot switches to market 2. So what do you have in market 2? The market 2 goes straight to trade definitions. You can actually see we are trading that is under 5. Then let's close that. So how is this robot getting entries for under 5? So when you're trading under 5, the robot will actually be working on that is 4 consecutive virtual losses. Then it execute a trade only to make a recovery. In case it's a loss, the robot will apply the material immediately and try to make a recovery. Yeah. Then after making the recovery, the robot will switch back to market 1. Then if you go to, we have this part 4, that is the market switcher. This is how market 1 and market 2 is interacting. You can actually see we are using the recovery option. Market switching is already enabled on this side. You can actually see that. So that means we are trading market 1, this one. In case of a loss, the robot will switch to market 2. Then after recovery, the market switches back to market 1. That's what the recovery option means. And that's how we are able to make, that is 332 US dollars. Just make sure you actually have a stable internet, you have a good device that is actually not lagging, and you'll actually get these kind of results. That's all. Goodbye.